Hi, my name is Martha. I'm a sexologist based in Singapore, and those of you who have been following my work know that I love books. I'm introducing local authors or authors based in Singapore, and this is the first book that I'm featuring. It's called Find Your Rhythm by Megha Mehta. She is an intuitive holistic coach as well as an energy practitioner. So I'll have her introduce more about her work.
Hi, I'm so delighted. Thank you, Martha, for having me on your YouTube channel. It's such a pleasure to be talking to you guys today. So I'm a holistic health coach and an energy medicine practitioner, and I coach women across the globe, helping them with really issues that are actually keeping them away from their wellness, and help them to remove the blocks and get in touch with their body wisdom so that they can have the wellness that they really truly desire.
So the way in which you work with clients is?
Yes, I do Skype coaching and sometimes phone coaching. Very rarely I also do one-on-one coaching.
The issues that they come to you with most common
would be weight issues, would be migraines, things that they're struggling with around their digestion. A lot of times they actually also come with issues around not feeling very fulfilled with the careers that they've chosen, or feeling really emotional, sometimes upset, or really feeling low sometimes. All of those things that they're finding really challenging to figure out and they really need help with. That's what is most common.
What made you decide to write this book?
So I was really inspired. One of the days I was in the shower and I was like, this is a message that really needs to go out into the world, because wherever I saw around me, I realized that everybody was looking outwardly for decisions to make about their nutrition, about their wellness, even consulting an expert, but never looking within to realize what is it that their body is telling them. And without that part of the work done, it was just so incomplete. And I realized that once people understand how to tune into their body, it's just going to make the wellness picture so much more complete and easy to understand.
Great. I like how you included bits about your own life and your journey. Maybe you can share with the people out there what they can expect to learn about you.
Okay, so yes, I have written about things that I have never ever written about before, so it was really a very interesting process for me as well, because it was very personal. I've had my own struggles with weight. I was not supremely overweight, but yes, I had this point in my life where I was really low, and I had weight problems and very, very low self-esteem as well. And I have written about all of that and what really were my struggles at that point when I was dealing with all of those issues around low self-esteem and weight, and how I actually came out of it from really hating my body to actually coming to a place where I completely accept myself the way it is. So it was very interesting, my journey, and yeah, I've written it all the vulnerability, all the raw, real story is in there.
Yeah, I really appreciated how you were very honest and vulnerable inside, and I can really relate with you as a person. I also liked the protocol and the tips that was inside. So was did they come about because of your own research to find answers for yourself, or how did they come about?
So a lot of it came actually from my own practice, because I had a lot of people ask me, how do I really tune into my body wisdom? It felt like as if it was so difficult for them to do. But the reason I was able to do it, I realized, was because there was this foundation that I had set for myself. And that's exactly the process that I actually laid down in the book. Because if there are a few things that are actually taken care of already, then it's just much easier for you to be able to tune in at any point in the day. So I've put those down, and also a lot of the practices that I have taught my clients over the last few years and really practiced and knew were really effective, those were the ones that I chose to actually share with everybody in the book.
What would be one takeaway or one tip that you have for people watching this video?
What I would really like to say is, whatever advice you get or whatever it is that you feel you really need to do for your health or wellness, allow yourself to feel into it. What does that feel like in your body? So for example, you're choosing between two different dishes, or maybe you're just trying to figure out a particular decision that you need to make around exercise. Just allow yourself to feel into that decision. If my body is actually feeling amazing, it's light and it's energetic when I actually imagine myself doing that or eating that, that means you're really opening up and your body's saying yes to it. It's the easiest way to tune into your body and understand the real wisdom that it has for us all the time. So your body's intelligence will talk to you through the feeling that you get in your body.
But what happens when people have cravings for things that are actually unhealthy, like sugars or potato chips, chocolate? Those doesn't make them feel lighter or happier, but what can they do about such cravings?
Okay, very nice question. I think the cravings, there are two things. One is to really find out, when you eat that particular thing, what does it feel like in your body? So maybe for that point, when you're just eating it, you feel good. But that's not really a long-lasting feeling. What happens right after? Do you feel really pulled down and stuck and kind of like low? Or do you feel energetic? So if it's a food that is processed, then most likely you're going to feel really pulled down and low. That means your body is not really happy with it. So remember that feeling, remember the consequence of that particular food, and in your body, how does that feel like? The second thing is actually to really figure out, in the long run, what is it that is actually causing this craving? Is there a pattern around it? Is it that maybe I just came back home and it's an empty house and I'm feeling really low about myself, and that's why I feel like going and eating that piece of chocolate? Or is it that maybe I've been really stressed out at work and I am so zoned out that I just want to reach for the first food that comes up? If that's happening, then it's a pattern that you really need to become aware of. The two aspects are actually to find out what it feels like right after you eat that food, and also the second aspect is to find out the pattern around that. What is it that actually is triggering that craving in the first place, so that you can go back and take care of that. Maybe do something to make yourself feel better, which doesn't involve eating that chocolate.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for this quick interview that we have. So where can people get your book?
So my book is available on Amazon. It's available on Amazon US, Amazon UK, and it's also for Singapore buyers available on findyourrhythm.com. So that's www.findyourrhythm.com with a single R. You can go ahead and order online.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Martha.
Thank you.
It was lovely.